Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, all the students of class 8. Welcome back. We are now starting Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Unit 4 Students, Section 1. And today we are going to have the chapter explanation starting from page number 78 of your course book. This is the introductory paragraph. Let's do it together. Why have you fared so badly in the exam? These marks are not so good. These are actually remarks. Everyone get them when their exam marks are not so good. And it's very common. How often have you been at the receiving end of such remarks made by parents, teachers, or both? Receiving end. Beta, what is the meaning of receiving end? Receiving end means the person who's getting. Okay, who's receiving it. So how many times it has happened that you are the person who was given such remarks, either by parents or teachers or anyone? Yes, it can be many times, but there is definitely hope for us. Weren't many famous people very mediocre students in school? Mediocre students means normal students, average students, below average. But they were famous also. Read the following extract. Read the following extract. Extract means apart from original. Apart from original as it is taken, but not the whole. From Mohtarma Fatima Jinnah's autobiography. Autobiography means a story written by someone about his or her own life. This means the book was written by Mohtarma Fatima Jinnah, and she has written her own life incidents in which she is describing Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah's experiences as a student. Mohtarma Fatima Jinnah has written a book in which she is describing what kind of a student Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah was, and that part from her book is given here. This is the picture of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah of his earlier life. Paragraph 1. When Muhammad Ali Jinnah was about 6 years old, our parents engaged a tutor to teach him Gujarati at home. See, it's written in first person. First person means our parents, I, we, in that way. Okay? So first person means main, mera, meri, or hamara. These words are used over here. Mohtarma Fatima Jinnah is talking about their own family, that her parents hired a tutor to teach Muhammad Ali Jinnah Gujarati at home when he was 6 years old. They thought that he was still too young to be sent to school. And the nearest school was some distance from our house, a distance which they thought was too much to be covered on foot by a boy of his age. What they thought, that 6 years old boy cannot walk this much on daily basis, and that's why they were not sending him to the school. And that's the only reason they had a tutor coming to their home. Jinnah was indifferent towards his studies. Indifferent means he was not bothered, he did not care about studies. Whatever was happening, he was least bothered by it. And he disliked arithmetic. Arithmetic means mathematics. He really did not like mathematics. What he liked was actually playing in the neighborhood. With the boys of his age, he liked playing with the boys in the area around his own house. And because of his proficiency means his talent, he was their leader. He became their leader. Paragraph 2. However, when Jinnah was about 9 years old, he was put in a primary school. Don't be surprised, because at that time there was a pre-primary and pre-primary classes and schools were not common. So directly students used to get admitted in class 1, and that could be the age of 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever suits the child or their parents. So he was admitted in the primary school at the age of 9, but his confidence went down. Wilted means went down when other boys secured better marks than he did. When he found that he was not good at school, definitely his interest was not there in studies then. He was not appreciated. He was not liked by the teacher, most probably. Teachers were not supporting him, most probably, and that he did not like. His confidence went down because the other students were better than him. He developed an aversion. Aversion means a hate, dislike to books and school. He did not like the books and school just because of this reason, which definitely disappointed our father. Their father was disappointed by this, because definitely he wanted his child to have good education. So he was very much anxious. Anxious means worried that his son must have good education. Jinnah was gently asked by our mother, gently means very nicely, asked by our mother to attend school regularly. Mother asked him once to attend the school regularly and also give serious attention to his studies. Father also asked him why he did not devote sufficient time. Devote sufficient time means give sufficient time. Give enough time to his studies, to his books. Bappa, said young Jinnah, I don't like school. He simply said, I don't like school. Now this is the conversation that both the father and son are having. What would you like to do then? If you do not like this school, then what will you do? I would like to be with you in the office and learn to be businessman. This is what son is saying, that I will be going to office with you and I will become a businessman just like you. But you are too young for that, son. Very young. You cannot go to the office. Then he said, I would do better in your office than at school. I'm not proving myself better in school, but I know I will be better in office. This is what 9-year-old Jinnah thought. This is a picture of his father. Page 79, paragraph 3. Our father was a tactful person. Tactful person means an intelligent person who knows what to say and when to say. He said, Jinnah, in my office there is a strict discipline. Strict discipline is there that you need to follow if you are coming to my office. You would have to go with me to the office early in the morning at 8 o'clock. Return for lunch from 2 to 4. That's 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock for lunch. And then be again at the office from 4 to 9 at night. This was the time schedule of his office. And young Jinnah agreed. He said, I will do that, Papa. But that will give you no time to play at all. And he said, I don't mind. At this time, he was a child of 9-year-old, and he was thinking or trying to show himself, prove himself somehow. He liked it when he was a leader, while he's playing with the children. So he thought that he will do better in office, because in his school there are other boys who are competitors as well as better than him. So he wanted to actually prove himself. So that's why he agreed that okay, no time for play, fine. I will try my best to show myself in the office. Today I end the chapter's explanation here. Okay, what you need to do, you are going to read the whole chapter for the practice of loud reading assessment. I hope you will do it very well. Allah Hafiz, stay safe.